cousins came over.
You had the familia over.
Los
Familios. Yo, okay, I was gonna try to show this on the Kanna coin, but I couldn't. We got some bangers, some good ones. We're gonna start putting these out there. But here's the dope thing about them: we can custom sandblast these bad boys. All right. So like you could get your name on a banger or some shit or some drip action. Right now we've only got 2 sizes, but we got 2 more coming. So we got 14 millimeter 90s, and then we got 10 millimeter 45s. They're supposed to be 14s, but I fucked up. But we got the other ones coming. The inverse. You got the wrong headphones on.
I don't have any headphones on. Oh, can you hear me?
Say something.
Can you hear me?
Nah, flip that switch.
Which one?
The only switch.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh.
That's the switch.
There we go. Nobody could hear me this entire time.
Instagram could.
Oh, they could?
Yeah. I mean, you didn't really say anything.
Oh.
You ain't really talking about shit.
Nothing you say is really important. So.
Yeah, so there you go. What's up? What's trapolating? I gotta bring Dom's vibes while he ain't here. We're just chilling, smoking it up. I'm gonna smoke a little, but not too much, because I don't do that in the morning like that. So I'm gonna be very careful which one I pick. These are the options: biscotti, Kush sorbet, oh mon chéri, redwood, which is an old one that y'all used to fuck with, yeah. Redwood, no,
possibly.
And Bapples.
Bapples sounds made up.
Beapples. All right, let's go based on smell.
B.A. Baracus.
Ooh. Baraka? Like...
No. B.A. Baracus.
Mortal Kombat? Oh.
No. Motherfucking the A-Team. Mr. T.
I've never seen the A-Team. This one smells like it would be called redwood. It smells like, you know, the forest mixed with a little ocean breeze, aka fish. This one smells like grapes. What?
The fishy forest.
Kush sorbet smells like grapes. And this one's kind of a little piney, but not super pungent. I like stanky shit. I'm going with this first one.
The stank on the express.
The Mr. T. I pity the doob.
I pitied the doob.
Here, you want to smoke the last of this?
Oh, sure.
See, that's how you know. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends.
I will have, speaking of which, I'm sorry, guys. I will not be able to make it to the Earl Cup this year.
Jill Bear's not going to the Earl Cup.
I have a family emergency I must attend to.
Across the country. So he'll be out of town.
Yes.
Very last minute, but some stuff you don't plan. You know what I mean?
But
it was really weird to watch you smoke that bong, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, but that shit was fucking weird. Okay.
Touch, feel, sensation.
Trapper Day.
Calvin Klein.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Trapper Day.
Holy shit.
You're like, they didn't approve us.
They didn't approve. I can't. So somebody submitted a question. I can't do it. The phone is across the room. You feel me? So you should just type it in. We can see the screen though on Instagram, so we can see your comments. We can see Jeff. We can see BG. We can see Paolo.
Yes, we can talk to you.
And we can talk.
We just can't invite you.
Or read the submitted questions.
Yeah.
We can't interact with the phone.
I suggest you just physically ask the said question.
Yeah, just type that shit in there. That's what I'm getting at. Yo, BK Skunk. Rags on some BK Skunk. I like it. I like skunk. Gilbert had a whole thing about skunk weed last time. If you missed it, go back and watch it. Or don't, whatever.
Or don't.
Okay. So, there's going to be some sandblasting items. I think what we should do is take some of these to the Earl Cup, some of these bangers, and we should put some Kanna Krew love on there and the little drip on the top like we do. And I think it'll be dope.
Well, I'll pontificate it.
And then we should come up with like a Gucci print, KK Gucci kind of thing. Gookie. The thing is it's tiny, so it's got
the gooch.
I'm back on the gooch.
The gooch never leaves.
The gooch remains.
Should we put some wax on this weed?
Wait, what did you just load up? Nothing? You cleaned it out? No, we will not put wax on this one. You can put wax on yours.
It's so inconvenient. I've never been this inconvenienced in years, Mordecai.
I'm the most comfortable Jedi.
I've become the most comfortable Jedi.
Okay, if you don't know what that is, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Count Dooku has a pajama skin.
Yeah.
I've become the most comfortable Jedi.
And they even call them exquisite robes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. You've become powerful in the ways of the Force, but I've become most comfortable.
Yeah. It's good shit. I'm on BK Skunk. Oh.
Huh?
The homie on Twitch is on BK Skunk.
Oh. I was like, you keep saying BK Skunk, and I don't know what that's a reference to.
What does it mean? Mm-hmm. Nobody knows what it means.
But it's provocative. Gets the people going.
You seen that TikTok? I think I told you. Of the kid, and he's like, Alexa, play the song with Jay-Z and Kanye about them in Paris. And it's like, playing Jay-Z, or here's a list of Jay-Z songs or whatever. He's like, no. They're in Paris. It's Fellas in Paris.
That's funny.
And then he's like, it's a whole thing.
Right.
Go through. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Yeehaw, get him here, dog.
Get him, cowboy. I still think about, you know what I think about still to this day, even though it was only like a month ago?
Yeah, what?
Freestyle Friday with Alec from High Grade.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's like, you want to smoke some flower? Yeah, let's smoke this flower. Look how good this is. It's so smell. He's like all on this quality thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like everything's all nice and shit. And drop the bong and it's like sludge in the bong water. And he's just looking at it like he didn't want to be rude. But he's like, Change that bong water, please.
Straight up.
We might need that on that one. It's not quite sludged out, but it's a straight tube, so you don't get to take very many bowls to it before it gets dirty.
My one cousin made me change the bong water in my dab rig yesterday.
Yeah.
He was like, why does it taste so hot? You know.
It's hot because the fucking nail is hot, yo. Not as a water.
Maybe that.
You take hot dabs often.
Probably.
I watch you.
I don't know.
That's why I like the dab fool.
I get the blowtorch out. I count the fucking 20 seconds, I think.
On the torch? I think that's too much because you got the big torch.
Right.
I mean,
I used to
what
do...
it is the cool down that you
Right. I was going to say I used to do 15 seconds, but there's not enough time for me sometimes.
To get it all ready and shit.
But you got to, like, if you do it at 15, you got to straight fucking right away because it is.
Maybe you should get an e-nail.
It'll look so time consuming.
How about you just want to puff it?
I'll fucking pull that shit out of the wall or something. I don't have an area where I can dedicate to a smoking section. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, at your place?
Right. But if I had like
a little spot
or like an office kind of thing,
maybe you just need a puffo.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll be going on some adventures today, getting some last minute stuff at the Earls.
We're gonna have hats, but I gotta get them Friday. They'll be ready Friday.
They will.
Yep.
What's the shipping like on the?
Should be here tomorrow.
Close?
Yes.
Oh, fucking.
Mañana is the estimated date. 4/22. You know what tomorrow is too? Dom's birthday.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Mazel tov.
He's gonna be like 45.
Oh, really?
No.
I was like, fuck. I was like, he does not look it.
No. He's.
He looks like he's maybe a couple years older than me.
Yeah, he's 4 years older than me.
We're
all 4 years apart. So, except Ariel. She's the only one that's. Well, no, we're all 2 years apart.
The black sheep.
Well, Ariel and I are really close in age. Like 6-8 months or something like that.
It's like a smorgasbord for my family.
It's literally 2 years. Dom's 2 years older than Alicia, who's 2 years older than me, who's 2 years older than Alexis, who's 2 years older than Benjamin.
All my kids are 3 years apart. I got 3 kids, and they're all 3 years apart.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. So this is what I'll say.
So you got 3 years, 2.5 years.
I got a tangent I'll go on.
I guess it'd be like 1.8 years.
Real quick. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. 1.9.
The most important number in the universe.
0.
No. It's the number 3.
Okay. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
According to Schoolhouse Rock.
It really?
Yep.
Oh, that
3 is a magic number.
Because they motherfucking knew.
They do the whole thing. It's like 3. Like they start off, or they say like 9, and then it's like, but that's just divisible by 3. That's just 3 threes.
I've done a lot of historical study, right? Like I went to college.
Oh gosh.
Oh fuck. It's like dropping that shit. And something that I've noticed and observed throughout history is they always build their like fucking pyramids or their goddamn temple structures or whatever is symbolic of them. All their structures are built, in these 3 feet increments, so they'll either be divisible by 9 or 6, right? So all their pillars will be like 9 feet apart. All their statues will be like 9 feet apart.
Feet, though?
Feet.
I mean, I don't think the Egyptians were using that standard of measurement.
They weren't, right? Okay. But you come through and you start laying out these modern measurements on them and stuff, and the consistent number is increments.
Well, just
of 3 or prime or non-prime numbers that are
divisible by 3.
Right.
Okay.
Like it's always like a 18 or a 9 or a 6. You know what I'm saying? Something that's been observed. I've observed it.
Okay. The observation has been had.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And the 3 kids by 3 was completely coincidental.
So what are you saying? You're like,
yeah.
You're like aligning with the cosmos or something, or what?
3 wise men, the 3 kings,
3 blind mice,
3 blind mice, the 3 little pigs,
musketeers,
the 3 musketeers, triangles,
tres amigos.
Yeah.
No.
Shall we continue?
The most important number is 0. Because it's not a number.
No, you can't say that then, because that's contradictory.
No.
If you can't say that, like, the most important letter is 6.
the thing that actually it is a number. It's you ever remember in math class you got the one little categories: rational numbers, real numbers.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Irrational
That's
numbers.
the stuff that I didn't remember from school. I remembered the other stuff.
Zero has its own little category, but I think it's the most important because I said so.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. I was just saying shit. I was gonna make up a reason, but I decided not to.
I was gonna say, I was like, now if we go back to logic and philosophy study, by that analogy.
But it's like this: the absence of number.
Huh?
It's the absence of something.
Cold. It's cold. So cold.
Why?
I don't know. Because cold is just the absence of heat. The numbers are energy.
Okay, I think we've gone too far.
We're on that 420 hangover, remember?
I think it's your turn to smoke this.
Dope.
What you got, 420 hangover?
Brains are so fried. Numbers are energy. And if zero is the absence of number, it is thus cold. It is absolute zero.
Nah, so when you do the little zero, you know how people put the little zero and the line through it? That's not really a zero. That's a null. Like a...
Oh, that's the letter O.
No.
And so you could tell the difference between an O and a zero. No.
No, I do put a line through my sevens and my Z's. No, not Z's anymore. Not Z's. My sevens. No, yeah, Z's. So you know that it's not a 2.
Is that
on
real?
the Z? Yeah, on the Z, so you know it's not a 2.
I don't
really do that much anymore.
I do my 2s with the loop.
Oh, you loop the 2?
I loop the 2.
Loop the 2 too. Sometimes. Let me see what I do. No, I don't loop the... Well, sometimes I loop the 2.
Ew.
I do it different. Switch it
I
up.
switch
You
it
gotta
up.
keep it
I'm
spicy.
ambidextrous on the 2s.
No, I can't do it with my left hand.
I used to try to write my 3s.
Yo, are you sure you're not right-handed? Because I just tried to write with my left hand and it looks like your shit.
Yeah. All right, so check it out. Are you ready for my right hand? I don't think you're ready for this. So I'm gonna do a 2, right?
Okay. Oh fuck. Is it weird? It's pretty good.
That even felt weird. It was like, I want to roll a yoink.
Do it. We got papers
with the waxels in it. But do we have enough weed to mix the waxels with the weeds?
Yeah. So just don't make it gigantic because you'll be primarily smoking it by yourself. Doesn't need to be crazy.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Where's the grinder? Is this the right one? No.
It's the right one. So what do you think on this thing? I was thinking to put Krew on it. I think the round shit would be too big for the bottom.
Excuse me. Have you showed everybody the stickers?
No, I haven't showed anybody stickers. But I mean, nobody can see them really.
Okay.
I guess we'll post a
picture. Oh, it's right in front of me.
These stickers. These stickers. And these stickers. So we got some little tiny baby stickers. Yeah, nobody can see this shit.
Yeah.
Nobody can see it. So which ones you loading up?
I don't know. These two?
Okay.
With whatever's mixed.
With that shit too? A little smorgasbord?
Mm-hmm.
What flavors are these?
I have no idea.
You don't know? No, not those. The wax you brought.
Oh. I have no idea.
Alright.
I like to keep it guessing.
Yeah, so I was standing in line at Nirvana Center yesterday.
What up?
And it was pretty.
What up, Joff?
It was pretty busy. I went twice because I wanted to get the buy one get one. And like, you can only do it once per order. And then she's like, but you could place 2 orders. You just got to pick them up separately. So I went at 4 because I was gonna try to jump on the Kanna Krew 420 stream with Dom, and I didn't make it back in time, but it was smacked. So I got the 2 8s, and then I got the other 2 8s later. The second time I went, I was standing in line and it was busier, and I'm sitting there, and the DJ's like packing up, and he's got the ODB jersey. Protect your neck.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
Oh, geez,
Is
classic.
this what the post was? Oh, no. Continue.
And I'm just standing there, and the one homie next to me, he's like trying to crack some jokes or whatever, and I'm like, and fucking, and then all of a sudden it's like, and I'm like, what the fuck, on my shit, and I go like this, and I fucking, there's something there, and I flick it, and it's a B, and I'm like, what the hell, and then I got like an extra jolt of pain, and I was like, and then pull this stinger out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was the first time I've ever been stung by a bee, and it hurt. And I didn't protect my neck.
Well, that's what happens. I've had a great many run-in on bees.
Yeah.
I've stepped on bees before. That was one of the weirder pains. Stepping on a bee with your bare foot. And fucking one time.
I feel like it would go in deep then because you got your weight on it instead of the bee's force.
Motherfucking one time there was a beehive in our gutter, right? And we were living in Ohio, and in our yard, like this was back in the day when they had to put a fucking like satellite dish tower kind of thing, you know, like they straight up put like a scaffolding that went straight up in the air, you know, as high as it needed to go for the satellite to fucking.
And then you, like when you're a kid, you look at it and you're like, is this? So is the the Eiffel Tower just a big satellite dish?
And it's right next to the roof, right? And so I would climb up it and use it to get access to the roof. And I went up there with a tennis racket one day, and I fucking slapped the hell out of that beehive, and fucking like a mist, like it all rose up, and I was like, oh fuck, and I fucking straight dove off the roof type deal.
Holy shit.
Oh man, then ran inside and fucking closed the thing. But yeah, I got attacked like crazy.
You got stung a bunch?
Fuck yeah.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
I quite literally would throw rocks at beehives and stuff and hornets' nests when I was a kid because they were there.
I mean, I could see myself throwing a rock maybe, but not. Well,
and then
climbing up on some shit and hitting it with a rocket.
After you,
I couldn't escape easily.
I was like, after you're throwing enough rocks, you want to get
in.
You
want to get up close and personal. I guess I could see that. You gradually get more risky. Okay, but why are you doing it naked?
And with peanut butter all over.
Just, for science. Taking it to the next level.
That's right.
Rag taking a bong rip. For sure. Handle that, homie. What do you got going on over there?
I don't quite know yet.
So Gilbert's attempting to roll up this wax doobie. Oh, jeez.
Do we got a napkin?
No. Is that gonna work? Oh, very clever. So he just used a rolling paper to clean off the dab stick instead of a napkin. But it didn't seem to work as well, or maybe you need to heat it more.
I probably should have heated it more. I also didn't want to...
Well, it was a lot on there.
I didn't want to hurt myself. I had a dream the other night that I hit one of these with a torch and a fucking...
Really?
Yeah.
I had a dream last night that I lost 2 teeth.
Are you having dreams again now, Frankie?
I did yesterday because I didn't really smoke. That's what I'm saying. I ate... So, Caesar came back from the fucking one little event he was at, the smoke shop, and he had this guy's card. It was like a CBD guy, and he had 2 samples. They were 2 50 milligram edibles. It was I don't remember the name of it. I'll find it later. Curative or Cureleave or something like that, and with a K. Right. And he they were Delta 8 though. So do you know Delta 8? So apparently it's Delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol or whatever the fuck. That's THC. It's Delta 9. That's shit that we all talk about and reference. Well, there's Delta 8 THC, so it's chemically different, right? It's 8-chain deal instead of a 9 or whatever the fuck. And but when it breaks down in your body, it breaks down similar. Okay? So they've got, apparently there's no issue with Delta 8 THC legally. It's the Delta 9. And so they got these CBDs with the Delta 8, and I ate 100 milligrams. I came home, and after I accidentally ate the wrong hamburger, I was sitting on my couch. And I was like, man, I feel stoned. Like, legit, I was fucking stoned. Not like crazy, not like if I ate 100 milligram Trapper Dan edible, I'd be fucked.
Right.
But but I was fucking lit and cool, and then I went to bed because I didn't feel so great from the burger. But yeah. Dream, I don't know what made me start thinking about CBD. Oh, the dream. Yeah, so I didn't smoke. I just ate that CBD shit and got stoned off that and went to sleep. So my dream wasn't super involved, but I did lose 2 teeth. This one, only I pulled it out. It was loose or something. I pulled it out, and it was only half of it, it turns out. And then this one right here. And I was like, man, that's rough.
So, recently, this is what happens, and I don't know why. I have these dreams occasionally, and I'm fucking coughing up glass shards, right?
Oh, jeez.
Right. And
I can interpret that one.
Like, almost like I've been eating glass or something like that, and I'm like, oh, don't worry, and I'm like straight, like, coughing up glass shards, and it's like, it feels like one of the weirdest sensations, and I'm thinking in my mind, like, why am I fucking doing this type deal? Like, what the fuck's wrong with me, yo?
Yeah, that's weird. I think the teeth thing is normal.
Yeah, I have the occasional loosen the teeth dream. And then, like, for about a week, I'll sit there and I'll really fucking
take care of your teeth. Bust out the old floss, blow off the dust on the box.
Get one of my kids' plastic flossy things.
I'll open it. Wait.
Because they got those
disposable ones?
Right.
Got it. I was like, wait, you're just going to snatch your kid's toothbrush?
Yeah, give me your tooth. I love Batman. He keeps my teeth safe.
Yo, well, so I was watching. Okay. What the fuck?
Oh, feet.
Alright.
I was like, oh.
I was watching the fucking.
Can you see that?
My little cousins or nieces.
Can you guys see that?
Kind of, sort of. Anyways, so I was watching them. So I had to say that because what I was really going to say was I was watching these kids brush their teeth the other day, which is kind of a weird thing to say. But they don't know how to brush their teeth, yo. That shit is not. Like little kids. Like the one is 3 and she's doing it. And I was like, oh no. Just kind of like, oh. And then like I was brushing my teeth at the same time, right? And so fucking she got really impatient when I wasn't done.
Yeah.
Because I got the little electric deal, and it's like on a timer or some shit.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. That's kind of new to me.
The timer.
The electric deal.
I like the electric deal.
Yeah.
But I also like the good old fashioned, like, really hard bristled toothbrush, like,
really make your gums bleed.
Straight up.
I don't think that's good.
Makes them stronger? I don't know.
So there's a difference between like toughening them up or whatever and
then just tearing
them. Yeah. So,
and just ripping flesh away.
Yeah. Kind of like your muscles. Your muscles.
Your muscles.
Kind of like your muscles.
Your gums are very strong, but are your muscles strong too? That's why you must do the hard bristle. It's like the CrossFit toothbrush.
Gets in there real good. Alright, this is a massive doobie. And it's gonna smoke right with those 3 globs in there?
I don't know.
I'm skeptical.
So am I.
Especially if the doobie's so large that the globs are only on part of it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if it was around it.
Well, this is the thing. Is like typically you put it in because when they don't smear out like that, you want to put it in sections and then burn it in a certain fashion, and you actually.
So you got a heating schedule?
Yes, it's a heating schedule.
All right. So he's rolling this fat doobie. 2 hits and you're high, but let's get higher. Rag, yo, I fucking took 2 hits. I'm high, and I'm not gonna get too much higher. That's just real shit, homie.
Yeah, I think I'm doing this one by myself.
I mean, I'll hit it, but I'm not like
enthusiastic about it.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I hit it a couple times, but I'm not gonna like smoke half that. You feel me? So how are you going to smoke this to... Because not only is it little sections, but it's only half the doobie in each section.
You use science, my good sir.
So do you have a plan, or are you just going to play it by ear?
No. So typically on this fashion, you want to have the wax pointing upwards, and you want to smoke the doobie in a downward angle, so when the smoke starts heating up the flower, it starts melting into the...
So when you say downward, though, you mean the mouthpiece is downward?
Yeah.
Like it goes down into
and
your
it carries
mouth.
up.
Okay. But it's going to run, yeah?
We'll see.
We're going to see if it's going to run. Will the doobie run? That is the question. Mason, want to know what we're doing here today? We're testing the doobie run.
You gotta approach these things ahead of time.
A little preventional. What is the word?
The word is...
That's one tasty doobie.
So hold it up.
Right.
But let's start right on this side.
As long as it's running on the bottom, that's okay, because the gravity of heat works its way up. A lot of people the joint starts running, and then they start tilting it up so they can see the run, but fucking heat rises, and it makes it easier for it to run, right?
Well, I thought, like, if there's a spot that's sticking out with not smoked weed, you put it on top, right?
No.
So it smokes it?
So something starts running, you actually want to tilt it downwards, so when you start hitting it, the heat works its way upwards, because that's how it naturally travels.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, so you got the little part of the doobie that sticks out. So when you got one half of it smoking faster than the other, it's like at an angle, right?
Right.
So the tip of the angle is not smoked, right? Do you put that on top, or do you put that on the bottom?
The non-smoked part?
Yeah.
You want to put the non-smoked part on top.
That's what I was talking about.
And then because the heat will start lifting up and try to
smoke it.
Right. Oh yeah, and that's burning pretty even.
Do you have a bowl in there? You're stashing on the bowl. What's going on right there? Is that on purpose?
Yes, no.
I just hit the wax. You can taste it.
Mm.
Holy shit. It's got a different kind of thing going on.
Excellent. Yeah, you can tell because it starts smoking differently, right? And
you also feel different. I don't think they got that on camera. I don't think I got that in my eyes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. This is getting to the point where I don't think I should give you any more of this.
Yeah, I don't think I want any more. It's tasty, though.
Oh, yeah. Brings me back.
I'm not exactly sure what just happened.
Brings me back to the fields.
I think Gilbert was doing it to the fields.
The pop fields.
Oh. I was going to say, I thought you were doing your best Stevie Wonder impersonation.
Very superstitious. Writings on the wall.
That's like the Eddie Murphy thing.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
Indubitably.
Oh, this.
So if we were gonna do a ding bong ditch at the Earl Cup, how do we do that? Is it? It's not really ding bong ditch anymore. It's just like similar thing, but it's not.
So this is what we do. It has to be something that they participate in, right? And like remember when I was talking about the one event where everybody they have like 3 or 4 different types of buttons, and then they spread them all out throughout everybody's booths type deal, and then you had to collect all 3 different designs to get something.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I guess
like they'd have to go visit these 3 booths to get something. Like you get a little piece of something. What is it? Like you get a bowl at one,
all right,
a down stem at the other, and then the bong at the other.
Yo, but yeah, maybe
it's
we
just one person
maybe we should do something like that though. Like
I was saying that like as a joke. Like I didn't think it was
like maybe we should collab with a couple of booths, you know, and then we have this fucking scavenger hunt list, and then you know they you know they have to like you know like what is fucking you know make some weird riddle like what is higher than a cloud but has always aces the test, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it'd be like a fucking play on high grade, you know, and then you got to go to the high grade booth, and then they give you the next clue kind of thing.
I don't think that's something that we can do at this point.
Right. So, another thing is...
What was the original thing you were saying, though?
I was thinking about maybe, you know, as the people come in, we give them a fucking bunch of tickets type deal and then announce something. And...
Like a raffle?
Yeah, but like a free raffle.
What if we did a free and a paid?
Or what? This is what we do. We do a ding bong ditch, right? And fucking, we fucking hit somebody in the line. You know, like, hey, fucking, just straight up run up on somebody in the line. Fucking, hey, we work for Song Blue Dot, blah, 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 blah. Record it right there on the spot. And then try to be there early enough for one of the first people to be waiting in line.
because otherwise, what would we be doing? Walking through the event and picking a random person out of the crowd.
Right.
It's kind of hard to do. That's a weird thing, kind of, right?
Right.
And I guess if you like walked up and down the line with the bong, I don't know, how would you, unless you're like carnival barking at people while you're walking down the line, how do we get them to know what's going on? Like he's wearing a sign, there's a sign, or
bullhorn.
Yeah, that's like carnival barking at people. Bullhorn's kind of rough, and then also what you're tiptoeing on with the bullhorn is now you've brought equipment, and so now they look at you different, like security or staff.
Right.
Like now you're like causing a ruckus.
Right.
You can cause a ruckus without a bullhorn, but once you put that in there, if they're not down with it, you know, like that's.
Get down with
it's
OPP.
Literally like, hey, look at me.
Right, and especially if you're doing it near other people's booths or nowhere near your booth.
Well, yeah, I don't think we should really have a bullhorn.
But another thing is,
I was talking about the line out front.
We have a large
large
enough space to facilitate something too.
This is what we do. We do the free raffle.
That I'm not gonna be there.
We could do the free raffle, but we give a ticket out to everybody in line and say you've got to fill out your info and bring it to our booth to be entered. That's it. You just put your info on the thing and bring it to the booth.
I just may have to take this sacrifice in the marriage.
I don't know.
Should I? Oh no.
I don't know.
You all pause and you're like. So the Earl Cup's coming up. All right, no comment.
I think correct. So we what do you think about that? I mean, giving away a bong in the line would be cool, and I like that.
Right.
But if you once you give it away, then it's over. So if you gave everyone, like, walk down the line and give everyone the little ticket, you know, then everybody gets a ticket that says come to your booth. You could be with a flyer or whatever that explains the raffle and has a little information or whatever on it. You fill out the information, you bring it to the booth, you enter in the raffle.
Let's do a Powerball. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one of those ball popper things. You know? Get a thing. It'll be on the flyer that we pass out to everybody. You can be a little bit like the fucking Powerball's gonna be announced at fucking.
So the reason why the Powerball works is like the name Powerball one, the big lottery, is because there's like 6 numbers or 8 numbers or something.
Right.
And it goes up to like high number. There's a finite amount of balls we can put in there, and we can't really like. There's potentially 5,000 to 10,000 people at the event. You get what I mean? Like, there's gonna be. Are we selling Powerball tickets?
We're not selling Powerball tickets. It should be something.
So because my thing is like we could get to a point where we have too many people based on how many balls we have, and then multiple people have the same number.
Like almost like you have these like business cards, right?
Okay.
And you for the Powerball, you write your name, and you write your first last name and you write your number, right? And then we even describe that you have to be there at that time, and then on the flyer it'd be like fucking Powerball winner will be announced.
What I'm saying to you is, for what you're saying is we have a finite. First off, we need a little Powerball machine if we're gonna do that by Saturday.
But touche.
But
let's just get some dice 6.
All right, it's a raffle, I swear. It's a raffle, I swear. And it's fucking, you're just shooting craps for bongs.
That's...
We just call it a raffle.
I love it, right? And you come up with your card on your, and you're calling your 4 throws ahead of time, right? And it almost like the Kanna coin, but with dice.
Well, yeah, what we do is we get like a Yahtzee thing, like hella dice, and it's however, like if there's 8 numbers, you know, and you just throw them, and you're like, those are your 8 numbers, and everybody guessed their numbers. Like, but we'd have to do it. We just do it one time, and those are the numbers. And whoever has the combination.
I like that.
Get in on the, but hold up.
We'll call it Potsy instead of Yahtzee.
Here's the, oh god, yeah, Potsy. So, we'd have to we should hobby craft some arts and crafts, a Yahtzee set or a cup or something to make it cool. But
let's get some green dice.
Should we do the power? Well. There's 2 days too. Remember this, and it's not going to be the same people both days.
And we'll call it the power bong. You gonna win the power bong?
The power bong.
That's gonna be big.
You might have sold me on power bong. But wait. So then we have.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, for real, because. They're pre-designated numbers on these cards. Or no?
They're writing their numbers down.
Okay. So they have to write their number down and then bring it to us. Then we throw the dice and then we dig through everybody's shit to find the winner.
Right.
Crazy. It's crazy. For that reason.
Well, because we're going to instantly know, because it's like, all right, 7. You know, a lot of them are going to be tossers because, like, one of the first. And then as we're reading them, oh, son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
But then there could be multiple winners. And there could be not a winner.
Right, but another thing is that's okay because we also have the zonk bong going on that we're potentially giving those bongs away, and we could sustain multiple winners. And then another thing is we don't have to sustain multiple winners type deal. It's fucking first come, first type.
No, we don't want to get into a situation where we have 3 tickets and they're all winners.
Right.
And then, you know what I mean?
Right. But what we can do is we can even have 2 people like, oh, hey, you know, we got fucking professional fucking counters going through, and they're all like fucking smoking a joint.
Yeah, laughing shit with the doobies. That's
close,
exactly
no cigar. Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
I like the power bong.
I don't like that there's potential for multiple winners, so we would have to pre-print the numbers on there, which is then that makes it pain, or write them in there.
Oh, like we randomly generate 8.
However many, the maximum number of things, and so we got to get all these. But see, and then I don't like that either. I don't know.
I kind of like what you're saying though, because you know, we get a flyer, you know, and we.
Yeah, but then we have all the possibilities in a stack of flyers, so we'd have to limit it. That would limit how many dice we have based on how many flyers we want to try to get rid of. Because the idea is we would want to get rid of all the flyers so the winner goes out there. But then also they have to be interested enough to get a random flyer and then come claim the Powerball. So the reason that those people are weeded out by them submitting the ticket to us.
Right.
But but we're dependent on. We still might not get a winner. You know what I mean? Which we said is okay. But how fucking anticlimactic.
The fault. What we can do is if based on the submission thing, if there's not a winner, we can run it the next day too.
Yeah, no, I get that. But I don't know. I mean, we could just do a raffle though, and not have any problems.
Yeah, but
because then we just pick one of the people that submitted a ticket.
Yeah, but I like the concept because the thing is, I mean, this is exactly what
it makes it different and it shakes it up.
Right.
I like that.
And
you can put on a show.
And that.
I know.
Which I was about ready to lean into. Like, we can sit there and, like, one every 4, whatchamacallits, because remember how we were talking about Battle of the Winners for Kanna Coin or something like that? What we could do is potentially at the beginning of every 4th Kanna Coin, you know, like, hey, I hope everybody submitted your fucking numbers, you know,
like we have a Powerball.
Because a lot of people play Trapper, the Kanna Coin, and sometimes anticipate a bong type deal. So why don't we do that once in a while? Like, let's really play into the fucking.
Wait. So Powerball.
So we have a power bong. The one thing and think about it. We got the power bong. We got the Kanna Coin. We always, and this is the thing is we always have trivia. So this is what we do is we do the kind of fun little game shows that we kind of create and like type deal.
Mix them into our shit.
And if we get enough of them, then we can do the filler game shows as well, kind of deal, you know.
Well, that we can do the filler game shows if, like I've been saying, man, we need to have this should almost be the show, the live show. Is like we're chilling and Dom's here sometimes, or I'm not here sometimes, or you're not here sometimes, and fucking or whatever. But then we just mix in the other shit. We have we fucking pull numbers on Powerball one time, or we.
But people are gonna have to be aware of that stuff, you know.
I know. But it'll be easy to make them aware because we'll be going live at the same time. So we'll hit. Monday, they know we're going to be on Kanna Coin. We're just doing our thing, though. And then people are like, I thought we were playing Kanna Coin. Oh, you trying to play Kanna Coin? Let's come on, play Kanna Coin. You know, somebody, you know, we introduce the other little things you're talking about. Or fucking we're chilling. You're like, you know what? Put on a beat. I'm going to fucking do a thing. And then you just hit a couple or whatever. Or maybe the one homie comes on, like the day that Kill Confirmed is available. He comes on, he's like, yo, let me rap with you. And then you guys do a thing or whatever, and then, you know, then we go back to whatever we're doing, and somebody else is like, I'm trying to, you know. But we could have some set stuff, like pulling the power bong. That seems to sound like it would have to be more consistent. Right? But I think it solves a lot of things. Because it's more like the Kanna Corner model, the podcast little model, but it'll incorporate all the stuff that
we can advertise the prize all month.
They can do whatever. But it's a similar show. It's more like Carson. It's more like Johnny Carson show than it is Johnny Carson being on a bunch of different shows.
I want to do some cooking stuff.
Right. And we can do, and it would open up the opportunity to do anything. We couldn't be like, no, we only Kanna Coin on Mondays.
Have we been making any headway towards
cooking thing?
No, not the cooking thing. Facility.
Yeah, for sure.
Dope.
So. This guy. Oh fuck! All right, I think.
Did we hit our allotted?
We're at 55 right now.
Oh shit.
But so. We didn't figure out the thing though. Raffle.
What the?
Raffle. I think the raffle's going to be the easiest, and I think this close to the thing, that's what we should kind of lean into. That should play shouldn't be the deciding factor, but it should play a big role in it. Should be weighted. Raffle at the event. It'll be easy because think of it, we're going to be down a person, so we don't want to get too extravagant.
So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to hire a body double actor.
Oh, no.
Have him drive my wife and the kid.
I've been saving some money. No, Doge is high, right?
Yeah.
All right. Dig this.
Y'all ready for this?
Are you gonna be driving the whole time?
Yeah.
Like on Saturday and Sunday?
No, Saturday's the day. So I was gonna leave. So she works on Thursday, right? And so I was gonna leave. We're gonna leave Thursday night, and then drive into Friday morning.
Okay.
And then be with her family, right? And then wake up the next day and have the service. And then we were gonna leave that day, maybe. I don't know. Or the next day.
So when I'm
and then go hang out in Roswell.
That's dope.
And then be back the next day.
Tuesday or something.
Monday.
So
I figured I'd squeeze out a micro family vacation.
I think you should. Why make it micro?
Right.
I mean, you don't get opportunity. Maybe, silver lining.
And I've never been to Roswell.
Fucking A. It's going to be dope. And it's all alien stuff. They'll love it.
Right. That's what I figured. I was like, the kids, you know. Fucking. And then I looked up the travel restrictions. And you just got to wear a mask type deal. And it's like, we've all had COVID and fucking got over that shit anyways. So we're not in the fear of catching it, you know.
I feel it. So this is what I was getting at. While you're on Saturday, Sunday, while we're at the event, you gotta be
concerned of getting like the flu or something, because I'm gonna have to be bumping into other people, and we haven't been humanity hasn't been bumping into each other. Like, did we not learn anything from the blanket and smallpox things?
Oh Lord. This is what I was getting at. While we're at the event, we should have a little plan for what the social media's got going on.
Oh.
And you can be like the guy behind the desk, the guy in the chair, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what that means.
Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man's with Tom Holland, and he's got his fat homie.
Oh.
The Islander guy or something.
Yeah.
So he's...
what does he do?
He's the guy in the chair, or he wants to be the guy in the chair in the first one we have with the new guy.
He's the tech dude?
Yeah, he's like his homie at school, but then he's like, yo, when he finds out he's Spider-Man, he's like, yo, can I be your guy in the chair? He's like, what? No, I'm the fucking guy in the chair. What are you talking about, fool? Like, I'm fucking just running around at night. You know what I mean? And then, like, the situation happens at the end where he's got to be, and he's like, I'm the guy in the chair, because he's, like, telling him directions to shit, or, like, got the whatever. That's you. You're the guy in the chair. All right.
How can I navigate from the...
You'll be... Because you won't be driving, but you can do, like... Because the Zongpong, to play the Zongpong, is you have to interact with us on social media. So normally... The last few times we're always strapped for people, and everybody's all hands on deck. There's not somebody doing the social media.
I'm all gonna be at the service. Fucking hold on, guys. I gotta give it. LOL. BRB at something serious.
Oh, Oh no. I don't know. I don't know. So.
No, I guess that's just for one day.
Yeah, and part of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, just because you're not going to be there doesn't mean you can't be helpful to the cause because you're so committed.
That's right. I've been watching people's live streams while I drive.
What?
I mean, like, not like.
Oh no. When you drive by yourself.
Like I have it as my audio for my radio type deal.
Got it.
So but
when you say watching, it's kind of like.
Yeah, right. Like, by the way, have you seen that latest movie? Woo!
Yeah, I don't know.
But no, I'll sit there and then sometimes I'll sit there and be watching and shit, and then like I'll have Jay. And I'll be like, all right, Jay, he's fucking talking to me. Like, you got to comment back. And she was like, I'm not going to fucking do that.
And you try to make her say outrageous stuff.
Right. LOL, do something important, BRB.
That's where you got that one from.
I've used it.
Alright. So, raffle. I think we do it.
I'm gonna go get my tires done tomorrow.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna make reservations at that hotel today.
That's good too.
I ain't gotta do it ahead of time.
You just driving straight through?
The first day, yeah. So it'll be a 13-hour drive.
Yeesh. But so you're gonna not do it in one shot though. It takes 2 days to get to Texas or no? That's the question.
I do it in one.
It's intense.
But it's really tough doing it back to back. Cause I did that once and I was like fucking. Ugh.
Like drove out there, slept, and then drove back.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I drove out there, slept, picked her up, and drove back, and I was by the like fucking 18th hour. I'm like fucking. We made it safe.
Fucking A.
This keeps going out.
Yeah, I think it's a wrap.
No.
Yeah, it's over. I think everything's over. We're calling it. Pulling the plug.
Sounds good.
Pulling the plug. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. Whatever. We're gonna check what the question was, and then I'm gonna pull the plug. Pull the plug. The question was, will there be a Zong order update live today? Alright, well that's what we do. Devil Dog, we out, homie. We just ended it. Look.
Oh, smoke collector.
No, is it? Oh no, we're not. Yo, homies, we're about to hit it. That was it.
We just did the podcast. Yeah, we'll be live in a little bit at the warehouse.
Bet.
I need to do more warehouse or micro live streams.
Yeah. So Facebook, Twitch, we're dipping. I wasn't expecting it to be an hour, honestly. I thought it would be like 45. It was 36, and then we started talking. I looked over, it was 55. And now it's 1 hour, 4 minutes.
Because we started talks.
Yeah. All right, but we're done now.
Peace.
We're done. Adios. Oh yeah, and we were streaming to YouTube too.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom podcast.